channel. This is a series called Write Well with Maxxcell where we discuss the writing section of IELTS exam in detail. So far we have looked at report writing, letter writing, and now we are doing essay writing. Today we are going to be discussing the double question essay. Without further ado, let's begin. First, let us understand how to structure this type of essay. Like every other essay, you need to have an introduction and conclusion and obviously the body paragraphs. Now in case of this type of essay where you have to answer two questions, right? In the question there will be two sub-questions. You will be given a topic sentence and you have to discuss both the questions. In that case, you need to have two body paragraphs, one for each question. So for question 1 you can have one paragraph and question 2 you can have another paragraph. Now let us understand what exactly is the double question type essay with an example. So here is the example. Nowadays many people do not repair old things to use them further and throw old things away when they buy new things. Right? So this is talking about the trend that nowadays we don't, get things repaired. We rather just toss them out and buy new ones. So the question here is what factors cause this phenomenon and what effects this phenomenon has. So now you understand that there are two questions that are asked. One is regarding the factors that cause the problem and the second thing is the effects of this particular trend. Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience. So this is what you need to do. So this is exactly the format you have for double question type of essay. Now this part, the two questions will definitely change. It won't be the same. They can ask you reasons behind something happening. They can ask you the causes, the solutions. So the questions can keep changing. But for double question, there's always two questions. You need to keep two paragraphs, one for each question. Now let us plan this essay quickly and you have for body paragraph 1, what are we going to include in that? So one, as we know, we need to keep the factors causing the phenomenon in this particular paragraph. So what are the causes you think that are causing this thing from this trend of buying new stuff? What is causing this? And two things that we have included here is consumerism, right? All the time we are shown ads, we are told that we need to upgrade. Every time you go on YouTube, maybe you will see that a new phone has come out, a new model, same phone but some new model, slight change in the model and you need to upgrade. So then the other thing is the ease of shopping also. Right, nowadays it's very easy. If you want to buy something, you just have to click on a certain app and you get your things delivered right at home. So this is the ease of shopping part. So I feel that there are two reasons here that we feel the need to not get things repaired, rather just buy them. And here is an example that I've given is the iPhone. As we know that every time iPhone releases a new model, they make very slight changes, not even something, not even big changes, very small changes, and they make a big deal out of it and then they try to sell you the new model, right? And then we all go crazy and try to buy it, correct? So this is the consumerism part. Coming to the second point, okay, the second point I have kept is that repairing is difficult. Compared to the ease of buying, repairing is definitely way more difficult, right? Because it is time consuming. Also, it is quite costly. If you find the difference between getting a product repaired and then buying a brand new item, you will find that it's not much of a difference, right? Like buying sometimes is preferable because with slight more investment, you can get a new product. Why would you get your old one repaired in that case? The third thing is there is decrease in quality of products. Okay, this is obviously not under repairing. It is the fact that why do we have products that don't last for a long time. We buy something new, maximum you will get a shelf life of almost every product has decreased over the years. As we know that there has been a steady decrease in the quality of products. If we talk to our parents or our grandparents, they will tell you that you bought one thing, it lasted years and years. Nowadays that does not happen at all. You buy something new, within a year it starts degrading, and you can actually tell the difference between a new product and a brand new product and something that you've had before. So these are all the points in paragraph 1. Now coming to paragraph 2, we have to discuss the effects of the phenomenon of buying new stuff instead of getting something repaired. And what are the effects? First effect is obviously waste accumulation, right? Because everybody is buying new things and throwing away stuff instead of getting it repaired. Since everybody nowadays prefers to buy and just buy new things and toss the old ones out, obviously it leads to waste accumulation. And where does this waste go? It ends up in a landfill. And then obviously this leads in turn to land degradation. So here we have taken one point and we have elaborated it and followed it up. And this is how you need to frame your points. Don't take plenty of points and then list them out. That is not your job. You're going to pick on any 2 or 3 points at the max, and then you are going to discuss and in detail that particular point. So here the second point that we have taken of the effects is the culture of consumerism. The culture is that we want to buy, or we feel the need to buy new stuff all the time. And this has led to a culture of consumerism, which in turn, as we know, can affect the financial well-being of people, and this in turn leads to different problems in people's lives. One example I have given here is a credit card loan. Okay, so plenty of people, if you watch videos on YouTube, then you will realize that a lot of people are under this kind of credit card debt or any other debt where they feel the need to buy things. It's not even something like getting a home or getting a car, something that is necessary and will improve your life. It is just random stuff that probably you won't even need. Okay, so this is a culture of consumerism. And this is the complete plan we have for this essay. So now let us execute this plan. Before that, let us look at the question of the day, and that is identify 5 uncommon words from the essay that will help you to obtain a higher score for lexical resource. So your job is to watch out for some really good vocabulary that is going to come up your way in this particular essay, and then you need to write it down. You can then later type it in the comment box and let us know which words you found. Now let us move on to the introduction of the essay, and as we know, there are 2 things you need to do. That is, one is the paraphrase and the other is the thesis statement. So paraphrase the question statement, and here is the question completely, and we need to paraphrase this line. Paraphrasing is basically saying the same thing but in different words and maybe a different sentence structure. So here we go. In the modern age, there is a rise of consumerist mindset, and people now prefer to buy new things rather than get the old ones repaired. Okay, so here you can see nowadays we have changed to modern age, and then many people do not repair all this entire point we have put here. People now prefer to buy new things rather than get old ones repaired. And here you can see that we have shifted the sentence of the structure, and this is the paraphrase that we have done. Now for the thesis statement, what all are we going to cover? And here we have written this. This essay will explore the various factors, right? You see factors, we have put the factors that cause this consumer behavior and the effects. So this part, and the effects of it on the society. So here is a complete introduction, The introduction has to be very short. If you want, you can add another, maybe one more or maximum 2 sentences. Don't write a very big introduction. You need to keep space for yourself to discuss more important points. Your intro has to be therefore very short. Okay, so let's move on to the next paragraph, that is a body paragraph 1, which we have dedicated to the first question. And as we have seen, the first question discusses the factors causing the phenomenon, and these were the points we had made: consumerism, repairing is difficult. So how have we put it into words? The modern trend of not getting old things repaired is influenced by multiple factors. So we immediately know that this paragraph is going to be dedicated to the factors causing this kind of trend. Okay, primarily consumer culture and economic influences. So consumer culture is here, and economic influences perpetuate the belief that newer possessions signify enhanced status, right? Advertising, so here is our first point. Okay, advertising and marketing strategies continuously promote the allure of the latest models, fostering a mentality of upgrading frequently is necessary. Okay, so everybody is kind of put into this box where they feel that they need to upgrade all the time. A good example, so now directly we have moved on to the example here. A good example of this is the iPhone. Whenever the company releases a new model, people rush to get it to replace the current phone they possess, right? On the other hand, decrease in durability of products and difficulty in repairing them. So we have talked about the durability of the products and also the difficulty in getting them repaired. Forces individuals to discard older items when newer versions are easily available. So this is the complete paragraph 1, where we have covered almost all the different factors. We have covered the fact that consumerism is on the rise, and the other thing is that repairing is difficult, and what are the causes of it. Moving on to the second paragraph, we have dedicated it to the second question, and here we can see the plan. That is, we are going to cover the effects of the phenomenon, and 2 things that we have discussed here is waste accumulation and culture of consumerism. Okay, so here we say this trend bears far-reaching implications, notably on the environment and consumer behavior. So within one line, we have covered the 2 points that we are going to discuss in this paragraph. The disposal of old items leads to increased environmental degradation. So here we have covered the first point. And waste accumulation. Electronic waste in particular contributes to landfills, releasing toxic substances that pollute soil and water, endangering ecosystems and human health. So here you can see that we are just taking one point and we are digging in deep. We are trying to discuss it in detail, elaborate on the same point. Then now we are going to move to the second point, and here additionally, this behavior fuels a culture of excessive consumerism, correct? Prioritizing immediate gratification over financial sustainability. Many people, for instance, are caught in debt traps. That is, they have to pay up huge amounts of loans, sprung by consumption frenzy, facilitated by credit cards and BNPL schemes. What is BNPL? We have discussed here. Buy now, pay later. This perpetuates resource depletion and economic disparities, impacting people's financial well-being and reinforcing a disposable consumerist mindset. So this is the complete paragraph 2 that we have done here. We have discussed in detail each of the points that we had discussed in our plan. And here you can see how we have elaborated just 2 points and made it into a complete paragraph. So this is what you need to do. a lot of people believe that you need to have all the points. You don't. Okay, pick any 2 or 3 points that appeal to you or that you feel you can easily expand on, and then do the same. Expand on the same few points, maybe 2 or 3. Moving on to the conclusion. So in case of this essay, because we know we have only written 2 body paragraphs and word limit is also important, right? We need to have 250 words minimum. So in that case, what I have done here is I realized that I was running out of, I did not have the right word limit. So that's why you can see that this conclusion is quite big. Okay, so I have increased the length here because I had to hit the 250 word limit. Okay, in conclusion, the choice to discard old possessions instead of repairing them is driven by consumer culture and economic influences. So now we are going to briefly restate all the points that we have covered in the essay. So one point was definitely consumer culture, the other was economic influences like advertisements. Its effects encompass environmental degradation. So here you can see this part was the factors causing it and this part is the effects. That is the second part of the question. Second question. It affects and encompass environmental degradation, resource depletion, and the perpetuation of a disposable consumerist mindset. Encouraging. So now these are the factors, these are the effects. Now what we are going to end up here with is the solutions, how to combat these two problems here. Okay, and here we can see encouraging sustainable consumption. Okay, teaching people that buy whatever you need, do not waste, all of these kind of things. Okay, repairing your products, making repairing accessible, making it easy, right? Consumption practices, promoting repairable designs. Also, as we know that a lot of phones now come up with, you can't even open your own phone, right? When we were younger, you could just open the back of the phone, take the battery out, you could do all this stuff. Now you can't. So promoting repairable design so that it's easier. If you go to a shop, it's easier for them to repair them as well. And the third point here that I have used is raising awareness, which is very important. We need to make people aware of where exactly you're being affected. How is consumer culture, this trend of consumption or overconsumption affecting your health, mental health, physical health, all of these things, and obviously financial health. So raising awareness is also very important. And then to do what? Okay, to make consumption responsibly, okay, are imperative. Okay, address these challenges. So this is the conclusion of our essay, and now you can take a look at the complete essay. Here is the complete essay. You can take screenshots of this or maybe save this video for future use, so that when you are faced with a double question type of essay, you can refer to this and write your own essay quickly. And that is it for today. Hope you liked this video. If you did, hit the like button and let us know. Next time we will be discussing task 1. So bar graph, pie chart, all of those things in detail. So it will be just one, that is bar graph. If you might be interested in something like that, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. If you're looking for IELTS classes, look no further, because we offer online as well as offline classes where we provide you with comprehensive material, personalized feedback and a test series account with more than 140 tests. For more details, contact us.